5 minutes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the University of North Dakota's undergraduate commencement ceremony. Six times a year, the university conducts commencement ceremonies to celebrate the success of our students. Thank you for participating in today's ceremony. To honor our students, please place your cell phones on vibrate or turn them off, please. We have a large audience here today, and if you must leave your seats, please be considerate of others around you. Enthusiasm for your graduate is very understandable and encouraged. However, we ask that you do not use air horns during the ceremony. This harsh sound can be disturbing to some of our guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Pomp and Circumstance is played and the commencement procession enters the auditorium. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Robert Kelly, and I'm the president of the University of North Dakota. I want to welcome all of you to a beautiful day on this exceptional campus here in Grand Forks, and welcome to the Chester Fritz Auditorium for the 2013 Winter Commencement graduation ceremony for the undergraduates here at the university. I'm going to hold just a moment before we proceed to let as many people come into the auditorium as we possibly can. And then we're going to invite all of you for just, tell you what, let's go ahead and sit down while we're here. Every morning about 8 o'clock on the university campus, the University Carillon plays America the Beautiful. And today with us is Anna Anderson. She is a music therapy major from Arthur, North Dakota. And I would like to ask Anna to come and lead us in the singing of America the Beautiful. Anna? Anna, thank you for sharing your talents with us today. This is just a wonderful way to begin our ceremony this afternoon. It's just a wonderful time to honor the achievement of our graduates and to celebrate with them this significant milestone in their lives as you complete your degree programs. I'm going to do something here that I will try to see how we can do this. Since there are so many mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and grandparents and children in our audience, I wonder if I could get our graduates to stand up and applaud your families with all of us. Just for just a moment, thank the people who got you here. This guy down at the front row waved and said, "Hi, Mom." The individuals who have assisted in your achievement and who are celebrating probably as much as you are today are represented on the stage with me, members representing your faculty. And I'd like to recognize what it is that the faculty and our staff bring to your education and your educational environment here on the university by asking our faculty representatives, and just this is a very small representation of our faculty. This is a reduced number of the total number of faculty here on the campus, and I'd like for you to honor them with me. Some of you have worked in a program that we call the Honors Program. This has taken a great deal of your time contributing to the achievement of your degree. Wonder if I could ask the students who are graduating from our honors program this December to simply stand up and let us applaud you. Members of the honors program, could you stand for just a moment? Congratulations to all of you. I notice several of you are rather shy, but that's all right. Just a couple of housekeeping matters for you families that have small children. I hope there is still room in the foyer. The television sets will be on, and we'll be able to accommodate you if your children need to be entertained in the back of the auditorium. Also would mention that this afternoon, Channel 3 will be handling our proceedings by television, and the internet is also an access point for individuals around the world who will be participating with us in honoring our students this afternoon. In your program, you'll find the times when the playback can be viewed on Channel 3 if you wish to do so. Also with me this afternoon on the stage, the platform group, I'd like to introduce these individuals. I will ask them to stand when I call their name and their title. I'll ask you to hold your applause until we've reviewed all of these individuals for you. Representing the State Board of Higher Education this afternoon is Janice Hofferth. Our Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost of the University, Tom DiLorenzo. Lori Reeser is the Vice President for Student Affairs, and Alice Brecky is our Vice President for Finance and Operations. The Vice President for Research and Economic Development is Phyllis Johnson. Susan Walton is our Vice President for University and Public Affairs. Kim Woods is the Senior Director of Development at the Alumni Association and Foundation. Wayne Swisher is the Dean of our School of Graduate Studies. Debbie Storrs is the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Patrick O'Neill is the Associate Dean for Administration in the College of Business and Public Administration. Bruce Smith is the Dean of the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Sciences. Hisham El-Rawini is the Dean of our College of Engineering and Mines. Stephen Light is the Dean of the College of Nursing and Professional Disciplines. Robert Hill is the Dean of the College of Education and Human Development. Ken Ruitt is the Assistant Dean for Undergraduate and Graduate Education in the School of Medicine and Health Sciences. Suzanne Anderson is the university's Registrar. James Machorik is UND Chester Fritz Distinguished Professor of History, serving as the Faculty Flag Marshal today. Mark Brixon will be our commencement stage announcer. And students, Jessica Erlandson is our Grand Marshal, and Wendy Lim, our Charter Marshal. Brent Hermans is our excellent pianist, and Johanna Crotty will be our sign language interpreter this afternoon. Thanks to all of you for being with us. Bringing all of you graduates greetings from the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education is Janice Hofferth. Janice?
Good afternoon, President Kelly, faculty, staff, students, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2013. On behalf of the State Board of Higher Education, please allow me to congratulate you on your educational achievement. The board has the responsibility of making higher education in North Dakota the best that it could possibly be by providing students with a tremendous opportunity to improve themselves. I'm honored to be here at this fine institution to thank its leadership, its employees, and its graduates for doing their part to make UND a wonderful place to work, to learn, and to grow as a person. But today we're here to commemorate the time, the energy, and the effort that you graduates have invested towards earning a college degree. Realize at this moment, nothing stands between you and your diploma. There's no more late nights, no more tests, no more assignments. You have leapt over every hurdle, and you're now crossing the finish line. Everyone is capable of dreaming. We are all capable of aspiring to accomplish our goals.